Did you always like want to be a filmmaker when you were little, or did you want to be something else?
No, I wanted to be a musician for a very long time. I almost went here for music, uh, and then I realized that I don't know how to read music, and that would probably be a stumbling block. So, plan B. I like to think that Grease Monkey is my first serious film. The way I like to describe Grease Monkey is that it's a film about a maladjusted man who thinks that he's a great author, and he finds his match in a call girl of sorts who shows him what reality is like. Every film I made before that was either a mess or not really a fully formed idea. The Grease Monkey was the first film I made out of like pure energy of I want to make this, not out of some kind of feeling of like, okay, professor, here's my movie about bullying. Like, I started writing Grease Monkey because I kind of felt annoyed with the kinds of people that you meet in creative spaces who pretend like they're great artists when they're children or idiots or something like that. I basically wanted to make a movie about essentially a poser, someone who's a fake.
Actually, no, I'm gonna be a writer. You know, it's funny, I've been working on this book. It's pretty much done. Dynamite stuff. It's like gonna totally be the next great American novel, but like, I don't know if the publishers are gonna be super receptive to it.
And I wanted to also make a movie about how someone like that would interact with women, because I see people in these spaces who are really creepy or weird or make women feel uncomfortable, and I wanted to make a film about these kinds of people because I find them fascinating. I find them terrifying and weird, but they're also a fascinating subject.
A horse fighting in the Civil War?
No. You don't get it. That's just one story. The rest of the manuscript is under lock and key. You just read a morsel of it. It's a compendium of America throughout time, and that one story, it's like the grandiosity of the Civil War. Now, I just want you to picture this.
So, I wrote the film, and I had Nick Nigerian on board from day one. I pitched it to him as a blank idea about I want to make a guy on a bike who wears a big suit and he's a weirdo, and he said, I'm in. The Grease Monkey suit was in the script from day one. I've always been fascinated with people who wear clothes that are a little too big for them. The suit I got from Goodwill for maybe $10 total, and the tie was also from Goodwill. And on set we didn't have anyone there who knew how to tie a tie, so we said, Herbie probably doesn't know how to tie a tie either. I thought that outfit was him personified. He's trying to be professional, but he's really he's a doof. I've made films forever. I used to go to my family friend's house and they would film these videos of me being an unhinged little boy called Crazy Josh, which is those are real gems. If you'll never find them. Montclair State was my only choice of school. I didn't really like going on tours that much. I went here and I went to a couple other places, and this was the only place I liked because it seemed like the film program was actually good. There are so many other schools where it's like, we have a dusty shed with a camera that you wind up, and like every time it rolls, like dust spews out of it and you start coughing. And that's just not really a film program. The filmmakers here are incredible. There's such a great community of people who I love dearly and who all really support each other. We share our ideas, we work on each other's films. I can name maybe 24 people who I think are like instrumental in what goes on here. I think the community here is just really focused on making things that will please themselves, and I think that freedom to express themselves is really what makes Montclair State a great place for filmmakers.